What's up, guys? Sledgehammer70 back, and today I am adding a new car to the Lethal Drive Club. And it's none other than another Camaro. Well, a Camaro, the first Camaro for the Lethal Drive Club. And this one is near and dear to me because this is actually my old 5th gen Camaro that my dad would not let me part ways with. So he bought it and took it over, and now he's made it his own. So here's actually a quick image of what the car looked like when I owned it. And then now today we will check the car out based upon how my dad has modified it and just talk about the 5th gen overall. This is a 1LT 2013 RS. And it has quite a few, well, maybe not quite a few, but it's got a lot of bolt-ons and some upgrades to the brakes and wheels and all that greatness. So let's check it out and get underway. So guys, as I outlined, today we're here checking out a 2013 1LT RS. It has a few upgrades. So some of the things that I did to the car before my dad stole it from me. Swap the front end for the ZL1 front end, totally changed the look of the car. I love the ZL1 front end, so that was a quick and easy upgrade. Did the cold air inductions intake, did the ported throttle body, did full catback exhaust with the MagnaFlow performance system, all stainless steel. Really changed the sound. I mean, it is a V6. It's never going to sound like a V8, but it's probably one of the best sounding V6s I've ever heard. Some of the other things, what am I doing? I put logos all over the place. You saw the dashboard. But my dad, so when he took over the car, he extended some of the customization. So he added some of that black trim. He added the red stripe. Well, he added the black rims, which were actually my old black rims from my 2016, and I think they look killer on these cars. He added some red logos and the reverse lights, and actually I'll have to do a little snippet of your reverse light install. Little LED light on the back of the car. It's pretty cool. Well, I added the hash stripes and the spears on the hood, on the cowl, and yeah, he blackened the fish gills. I don't even know the fake vents. And yeah, so the nice thing about this car is, so this was the last year before the Gen 5.5 came out. So 2014-15, GM updated the Gen 5 platform a bit and made some styling cues. Most notably, they changed the taillights. They made it a little more clean cut around the entire car. And the biggest thing was they changed the front end of the car, so they shrunk the opening of the front grille. And I know a lot of Gen 5 guys really love the way basically the 10s through the 13s looked. I believe even 2009 was the concept car, but yeah, they changed it up. So this was kind of the last year of the original 5th gen design. Some of the things that they did in the 2000 model, or the 2013 model year, was they updated the MyLink system, so you had the big screen in the center with the touch. For those of you who've driven the older 5th gens, you have the older radio. Sounds pretty good for a V6. Spirited driving. But this is an automatic. So this was, I had purchased this car as my commuter car. Some of you may know or don't know, when I had this car, I was driving, oh man, 230 plus miles a day, at 5 days a week, not counting weekend driving. I was putting some miles on this bad boy, and I treated her right, kept good care of her, changed her oil, all that greatness. But yeah, ride's pretty good. So the other thing on this car is it is lowered. It does have the iBox springs on it. I believe it's 1.25 inches. I totally forget, it's been a while, but it is lowered. So this model year did have the paddle shifters as well. That was carried over in the 2016 model year. It does have the same automatic setup where you can put it in manual mode. The other side is you can turn on and off traction control. You got, it's like the last of the years of the e-brake. I know the 14s and 15s had a normal e-brake, but knowing the 16s have the electronic setup, and this was just a clean, awesome car. So the windows on this car are tinted 15%. I don't know, Dad, how do you feel about the visibility in the 5th gen Camaro?
For me, I have no problem with it.
He's blind.
I have to keep Huh? I have to keep the front seat up so that I can see out the little portal.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm tall. I think someone shorter would definitely have a problem because of the hood, but I don't. I haven't had a problem at all.
So there you go.
Love this car.
Tall people have no problems driving Camaros. Now, I just want to highlight, my dad was a Ford Mustang guy before he got the, well, actually before I got my Camaro. And I worked on him over the years, and I made him a convert. And even more so now that he has this car, and then he sees my 6th gen driving around. And you'll probably see the trend. I like white cars. Now, I was really tempted to get a silver version of the new one, but I just can't get away from the white on black setup. Like, I really like the way it looks. So for those of you who don't know, some of the things that I've also done to the car were basically 2LT upgrades. So the difference between the 1LT and the 2LT was basically leather and a couple other miscellaneous functionalities. But once you add the RS package, you get the leather trim, you get the leather wrap steering knob across the front, you get the cloth side and up the thing. It just looks so much nicer than the stock non-RS version 1LT. But the things that it was missing was the reverse camera, so that wasn't that was an add-on for these cars. So I actually installed a reverse camera on this car. I think it cost me $130 for the camera and all the wiring and everything, and then I spent $100 at the dealer for them to flash my radio to accept it. I had to do the same thing when I put the ZL1 front end on, because the 1LT didn't have all the programming that a ZL1 had to control the lights on the front. And so they had to buy a new module to control the lights, and they had to reprogram the radio to think it was a ZL1 to be able to turn on the lower floodlights and all that stuff. I think that was like a $50 charge, but well worth it. You know, I just love the way the ZL1 front end looks on this. And the only other upgrade I was going to do to this car, actually there's 2 items. I really love the way the ZL1, the whole body looks. So not only just the front end, but the wraparound with the side skirts with the black trim on the bottom, and same with the rear. And then also knowing that this was the V6 and this was the new V6 that basically eliminated the ability to have headers. So they have a built-in manifold in these motors, and it's just a big hole on both sides. So you're not able to put headers on this specific car. So if you're looking for a Camaro that's a V6 that you want to do the kind of upgrades like headers and exhaust and all that stuff, you'll need to get the 2010, 2011, and I think the 12. I could be wrong with the 12, but what you can do on these ones is you can get what's called a high flow cat. So it's just a big stainless steel pipe that has a higher flow catalytic converter. As maybe some of you guys know, these cars do have 2 cats on both sides, and they are in line with the O2 sensors. So I know a lot of guys out there, there's a company called Solo Performance that makes a set of stainless steel high flow cats. They're kind of expensive. I want to say they're like $6.99. But they're awesome. They do add some horsepower to the vehicle, but it's up to you if you feel it's worthwhile or not. So there you have it, guys. 2016 Camaro 1LT RS, 5th gen with a ZL1 front end. Awesome car. I highly recommend it. If you guys are looking for a Camaro, 13 model year is a good one to look at, especially because it has the updated MyLink in the interior. You guys are awesome. Thanks for supporting the channel. And until next time, and until next car, I'll see you guys on the road.